The Curious Case of the Whispering Manor. Once upon a time in the quaint town of Ravenhurst, renowned detective, Inspector Eleanor Ross, arrived to solve a perplexing mystery that had the entire town bewildered. The Whispering Manor, an old and eerie mansion located on the outskirts of town, was said to be haunted by the spirits of its previous owners. It was up to Inspector Ross to uncover the truth behind these ghostly whispers. As Inspector Ross stepped into the mansion, she immediately sensed a chilling presence. The air felt heavy, almost as if it was holding secrets. The grand entrance hall was dimly lit, adding a touch of mystery to the already ominous atmosphere. Determined, the inspector pushed forward, ready to face any challenge that lay ahead. She began her investigation by exploring each room in meticulous detail. The library, once filled with leather-bound books, now held nothing but cobwebs and dust. The dining hall, where elegant parties and celebrations had taken place in the past, remained eerily empty. It was in the drawing room, however, that Inspector Ross stumbled upon her first clue. Amongst the faded portraits and worn-out furniture, a tattered piece of paper lay partially hidden underneath a bright red velvet armchair. Delicately, she unfolded the paper and discovered a cryptic message written in elegant calligraphy. It read, "Listen closely, dear Inspector. For the whispers hold the key. Seek the truth where shadows dance, and secrets will be set free." Intrigued by the mysterious message, Inspector Ross focused her attention on the whispers that were rumored to fill the corridors of the Whispering Manor. She spent hours wandering through the hallways, paying close attention to the strange noises that seemed to echo from every corner. One evening, as the moonlight bathed the mansion in an ethereal glow, Inspector Ross stood in front of a seemingly ordinary bookshelf. The whispers grew louder, almost as if guiding her towards a hidden passage. She gently pushed aside a secret lever, causing the bookshelf to creak open, revealing a hidden room. Inside, she found a collection of old diaries belonging to the previous owners of the mansion. Each diary held secrets, confessions, and clues that began to piece together the tragic tale behind the haunting of Whispering Manor. It was a tale of love, betrayal, and ultimately, murder. Through her relentless pursuit of the truth, Inspector Ross uncovered a twisted plot masterminded by one of the mansion's former occupants. With her brilliant deductive skills and unwavering determination, she unraveled the web of deception that had shrouded Whispering Manor for years. In the end, justice prevailed, and the spirits believed to haunt the mansion finally found peace. Inspector Ross bid farewell to the manor, knowing that her visit had brought closure and solace to a place once engulfed in darkness. As she left the Whispering Manor, Inspector Eleanor Ross carried with her the satisfaction of having unraveled the long-held mystery. The town of Ravenhurst could rest easy, knowing that their beloved detective had once again triumphed against the odds, proving that even the most whispered secrets can be brought into the light. The enigmatic case of the midnight heist. Once upon a time in the bustling city of Clarendale, nestled between towering skyscrapers and winding alleyways, there lived a renowned detective named Samuel Drake. His sharp mind and relentless dedication had solved numerous perplexing cases, earning him a reputation as the city's finest detective. However, the one case that continued to elude him was the enigmatic midnight heist. It all began on a stormy night when the priceless Clarendale diamond, the city's most treasured jewel, was stolen from the grand mansion of Sir Reginald Worthington. The news spread like wildfire, igniting fear and curiosity among the city's inhabitants. The mayor, desperate for a swift resolution, summoned Samuel Drake to solve this perplexing mystery. Samuel Drake arrived at the mansion, his trusty associate, Amelia Morgan, by his side. As they studied the crime scene, Samuel noticed peculiar traces of unknown footprints leading to the window where the diamond had been kept. Determined to uncover the truth, Samuel and Amelia delved into the intricate web of clues, interrogating witnesses and seeking answers in the darkest corners of Clarendale. Each interview shed light on a different facet of the heist, but the puzzle pieces refused to come together. Samuel sensed a clandestine organization behind the theft, operating within the shadows of the city. Little did he know, these criminals had their eyes on him. Aware of his relentless quest for justice, weeks turned into months, and the case grew colder. Samuel battled moments of self-doubt, but his unwavering determination propelled him forward. One rainy night, while studying a map of Claridale's underground tunnel network, he stumbled upon a connection that had remained unnoticed. It all pointed to an abandoned warehouse on the outskirts of the city. With Amelia by his side, Samuel carefully explored the dimly lit warehouse. Their senses heightened, they anticipated an imminent confrontation. Suddenly, a figure emerged from the shadows, a mastermind named Victor Kinsley, notorious for orchestrating elaborate heists across the country. Amidst an intense exchange of words, Samuel outsmarted Victor, grasping the motive behind the heist. The Claridale diamond was not the true target. It merely served as a distraction. A hidden underground vault within Sir Reginald's mansion concealed documents that would expose a corruption scandal involving influential figures across the city. With the truth unraveled, Samuel and Amelia heroically apprehended Victor, ensuring that justice would prevail. The stolen diamond was returned to its rightful place, bringing solace to the inhabitants of Claridale. As for the corrupt individuals exposed by the recovered documents, they faced the consequences of their actions. Samuel Drake's reputation soared higher than ever before, not solely due to his success in solving yet another complex case, but because his unwavering quest for truth had saved Claridale from the clutches of corruption. A city once shrouded in darkness now gleamed with a renewed sense of hope, knowing that justice was always within reach. And so, the tale of Samuel Drake, the detective who persevered through countless challenges, would forever be etched in the annals of Claridale's history, the enigmatic case of the midnight heist that showcased the power of resilience, integrity, and the indomitable spirit of one man. The case of the missing necklace. Detective Smith sat at his desk, staring at the files piled high in front of him. He had been working on the case of the missing heirloom for weeks now, but there was still no progress. The heirloom was a priceless diamond necklace, passed down through generations of the same family. It had been stolen from a safe in the family's mansion, and no one knew who the culprit was. Normally, Detective Smith loved a good challenge, but this case was starting to wear on him. Every lead he followed seemed to be a dead end, and the family's constant bickering and infighting only made matters worse. He was deep in thought when his phone rang. It was the butler from the family's mansion, requesting a meeting with Detective Smith. The butler explained that he had overheard one of the family members discussing the heirloom with a suspicious character in the garden just before it was stolen. Detective Smith immediately made his way to the mansion, eager to hear the butler's story in full. As soon as he arrived, he was met with the usual chaos and drama of the family. But the butler quickly whisked him away to a quiet room where he could share his information without interruption. The butler described how he had overheard the family member talking about their financial troubles and wondering if the diamond necklace would be enough to solve them. The suspicious character had suggested stealing it and selling it on the black market. The butler remembered the man's face and was able to provide enough detail for a police sketch. With this new information, Detective Smith was finally able to piece together the clues. He narrowed down the suspects and eventually found the thief, apprehending him and retrieving the priceless heirloom. In the end, the family was grateful to Detective Smith for solving the case and bringing the necklace back home. And as for Detective Smith, he realized that even the toughest cases could be solved with a little patience, persistence, and the help of a reliable source like the butler.